All right. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going deep into Leviticus.
Leviticus.
Chapter 1, to be precise.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Rituals, offerings. Sounds a little dry, but stick with it.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating stuff.
It really is a window into a whole world, a world where every single action, every gesture was packed with meaning. Imagine for a second the smell of those offerings burning, filling the air, people trying to connect with the divine.
It's a totally different way of thinking about things. Like, what can these really meticulous practices tell us about how they believed, how they saw the world, what they valued?
Exactly. So let's start at the beginning. Offerings from the herd, right? The bulls specifically. The text is very clear. Got to be a flawless mile.
Guileless, huh?
Flawless. What does that even mean, though? Wouldn't a strong, healthy bull be more valuable out in the field, plowing?
Good question. Yeah. Flawless, I think, goes beyond just physical perfection. Like no blemishes, no diseases, no injuries, the best of the best.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah, exactly. They're basically saying, look, this is the ultimate symbol of our devotion. A gift worthy of, well, God.
Yeah.
Sacrificing their best animal, one that could be used for practical things that emphasizes just how important this connection was to them.
Right. So it's not just about the animal itself. It's what it stands for. Dedication, reverence.
Exactly. And then there's this fascinating part where they lay hands on the animal's head. That's not just a random thing. In their worldview, that was a powerful, powerful act, transferring something onto the animal, like guilt, responsibility, maybe even their sins.
Wow. Shifting their burdens onto the animal
before the sacrifice.
Heavy stuff. And then they get into the process, right? The slaughter, the sprinkling the blood on the altar, the dividing up the animal. Every step so precise. Ritualistic? Why all the meticulousness?
Well, rituals, right. They provide structure. They give meaning to actions, elevating them. And each step, each action was likely full of symbolism. Symbolism we may not fully understand now.
Like a secret language.
Yeah. Expressed through actions instead of words. And don't forget that little detail. The burning offering creates a soothing aroma for God. That's engaging a whole other sense. Smell. It wasn't just a visual spectacle. They were appealing to the divine on multiple levels, you see. A full sensory experience.
So much thought went into every aspect. It's incredible.
It is.
Now, then the text moves on to offerings from the flock. Sheep or goats. Same level of detail there.
Oh, absolutely. But there are subtle differences. Take, for instance, the slaughter taking place on the north side of the altar. Might seem random, but remember, symbolism is key here. Maybe different directions had spiritual significance.
Like a treasure map, but for symbolism.
Yeah, kind of. And then we get to offerings from birds, which, seems a bit more accessible. Maybe for people who couldn't afford a bigger animal.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, maybe. But the details are still important. Pinching off the head, draining the blood, taking out the entrails, tearing it open, but not dividing it. Every action could have a deeper meaning, reflecting how they understood life, death, God.
So even though the offerings are different, that burning, that soothing aroma, that's still there. It's a common thread.
Yeah, it highlights a really important point. No matter how big or small the offering, it was always about connecting with the divine, showing devotion through sacrifice, creating an experience.
What a journey. So much packed into these verses about ancient offerings. Amazing how every detail, every little thing had meaning.
It really makes you think. We might not do burnt offerings today, but how do we connect with something bigger than ourselves? How do we show our dedication, our devotion? Do we give our time, our energy to causes we believe in? In a way, maybe those are our modern day offerings, an echo of that ancient desire to connect, to find meaning.
Deep stuff.
Deep, deep stuff.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back next time with another deep dive.
See you then.